Our next panel is going to be great. We've got Falon Fatemi, and they're really pioneering the future of all that convergence of all that media. And also Anthony and Troy, I'll let you guys take it away.
Hi, everyone. Can you guys hear us? Did you have fun last night? That's what I like to hear.
We did.
So we're going to have some fun today. Talk about the future of media and entertainment. So before we get into that, let's quickly introduce ourselves so you guys know who we are. I'm Falon Fatemi. I'm the CEO of Fireside, which I co-founded with Marquis. And we're building the future of media and entertainment, which we see to be as participatory, where audiences aren't just part of the show, they can be the co-creator and play an intimate part in the creating process, and creator-led. There's talent out there today, like some talent that these guys work with, that easily have greater audience reach than these traditional media entertainment networks, even the Netflixes of the world. And the question becomes, why are they not their own studio network and streaming service? And so we're the platform that really enables them to basically become their own Web3 interactive streaming platform. Before I get into further into that, let's have Anthony and then Troy introduce themselves too.
Hello, everyone. My name's Anthony Pisano. I'm the CEO and founder of Game Over Media and Marketing Agency.
My name is Troy Carter Jr. I'm the operations officer at Game Over Talent with Anthony.
Share a little bit about what Game Over does, guys.
You want to get into it, bro?
Yeah, so we represent top gaming talent in the space, particularly a few from FaZe Clan and some of the top influencers in the space as well. So we also are the leaders in intersecting the worlds of music and gaming. So we work across all the major record labels and help build artists within the gaming community.
Yeah, exactly. Our synergy kind of came from our backgrounds in music, Anthony and myself, and we kind of just transitioned into the gaming space around the same time. And for us, it's been about how we impact culture. And that's what we're looking at. The entertainment game has changed where gamers want to be musicians, musicians want to be gamers. It's crazy.
Yeah, so just last thing to add, our worlds of music, gaming, and Web3 have all combined over the last few years. We also work on a lot of major projects in the NFT and blockchain gaming space, one being Star Atlas, another one we've worked with Illuvium and some of these top games. So we really do have our finger to the pulse of the future of NFT gaming.
So one of the big opportunities with leveraging NFTs, as we've seen with really breakout successes like Moonbirds, is really becoming and building a media company, but without the traditional middlemen, and really having your fan base, your really the fandom, be able to help not just finance, but have real collaboration capabilities with what kind of products get created, companies get created. And we're seeing this with, the Bored Apes of the world even becoming the, Disney 3.0 or whatever they're calling it. One thing that we're enabling and we see a big opportunity around is really consumerizing, the experience today as it relates to leveraging NFTs to power access and memberships. And so one thing that we offer is we enable talent like an Adam Wahid, who's a big comedy star, who's bigger than Netflix. He gets 1.4 billion views per month. Netflix was 221 million last year, to launch next generation entertainment networks with NFT-powered memberships, where the members of the network get to actually be in the writer's room, helping, in this example, helping him come up with ideas for his short films, not only being able to participate and be a part of the shows themselves, but also have input as to where that media and entertainment company evolves. So it's the value prop that my mom can even understand, which is being at the ground floor of really, let's say Oprah launching her OWN network and being able to really help shape where that evolves. And what we're doing is we're consumerizing the experience. So, we under the hood are auto-creating the wallet, the NFT gets put in it, that really acts as basically their virtual wristband and get them access to the benefits of that membership, which the creators choose, and then can digitally deliver those benefits in a way that a mass consumer can understand. And so with that, I would love to hear what you guys are seeing in terms of the opportunities and really taking, different sectors and different talent and really enabling them to level up their businesses through leveraging NFTs.
You nailed it with engagement and allowing fans to come into the world. The equity that the fans have in the project is like not only mentally, but it's like also just financially. They have a chance to win with us, which is invaluable.
So it's almost like you're aligning incentives in a way between fans and the creators directly like never before. So the way that we look at it, for instance, again, using this example of being a member of someone's network, is if I'm providing value, if I'm helping drive audience, I'm contributing quality content, I'm helping drive revenue, that should increase the value of my membership as well. And I think what gets so exciting about that is the idea there's no middleman involved, and it's literally a direct connection and direct collaboration between the next content hits and products being created between fans and their creators directly, with an opportunity for brands to support all of it. So what are some examples of what you guys are seeing?
You want to?
You can share. I know you're working on a lot of cool stuff.
That was honestly what we talked about with you, and I don't know how much we can disclose on what we were doing, but Falon's focused on building one of like the first Web3 kind of fan-powered networks, and we have talent. We produce our own original content, and we have ideas about how we could implement the blockchain technology and NFTs into our game plan. We have an original content series that you guys could all check out. It's called The Lab. It's hosted by FaZe Blaze. We curate interviews with some of the top musicians in the world over their favorite video games. And one idea we had is like selling an NFT that allows the fans to come behind the scenes and spend a day with us. And sky's the limit as far as where we could take it there.
Yeah, having them incorporate with ideas to even come up with ideas for YouTube ideas, because a lot of these creators really struggle with consistency. So if you can allow the fans to come in and provide feedback, provide ideas for these creators to be consistent and to be engaged with those fans and giving fans incentives to actually participate on a monetary level, that's really something that we're excited to test and implement.
That's also something that we're seeing brands really leaning in on in terms of wanting to get into the Web3 space. I mean, not only are certain very forward-thinking brands talking about being at the ground level of helping underwrite some of these networks and partnering with them to launch these NFT sort of co-branded memberships that come with, whether it be branded content or products, but we're starting to hear brands saying, hey, we think there's an opportunity to leverage NFTs and not just creating a community, but really being able to co-create different products in collaboration with them and align incentives with other structures too. And I think that's a really exciting kind of world that we're entering into. I mean, I would love to hear how many people in the audience today own an NFT? Raise your hand.
Wow.
Okay, that's like way more than any other conference I've seen. Like what could a Netflix look like if they had been built with Web3? I mean, imagine that. Imagine instead of actually, let's take it to a different level. If we just look at what's happening with streaming, I'm sure you guys have seen the sort of challenges that are happening in the streaming space where people are canceling their subscriptions. We're also seeing that just in the last year, 41% of households do not consume content through cable anymore. It's all gaming, it's streaming, it's TikTok, and we all have how many subscriptions? Like I think I have like 10 different subscriptions, probably 2 to the same services for the majority of the same content. And if all these streaming services are going to add advertising anyway, we don't need to pay all those subscriptions anymore. I'm going to just go back and just watch basically regular TV, but without the benefits of a Comcast bundling that overall kind of channel experience. I think where it gets really exciting and where we're seeing the world going is when instead of paying $150 to Paramount Plus to watch Tyler Sheridan's Yellowstone, I can actually pay that $150 a month to him and have a far better experience. And I'm literally able to, be a part of his shows and have input as to where it goes and get early access to content. I mean, that to us at least is where I think the future of media and entertainment and really our own streaming experiences are going to go. What do you guys think about that?
I agree, 1,000%. I'm excited to be able to do it.
Any questions from the audience? We want to make this participatory. We'd love to hear your guys' thoughts too in terms of where you see the opportunities, because we really are scratching the surface. This is really the beginning.
We only have maybe one question.
One question. Right here.
Quick question.
How are you seeing brands build that fandom outside of the holders of the project, where you've got people outside
The question was, how are we seeing?
Projects build fandom outside of the holders of that NFT
Yeah.
project.
Yeah. So the question was, how are we seeing brands build fandom outside of just the holders of that NFT project? So what we are seeing is that creators are offering sort of limited memberships to their networks, but they're absolutely offering additional subscription capabilities on top of that, also leveraging NFTs, and then giving them opportunities to then, once they roll out their next, sort of wave of memberships and different leveling, to basically have kind of a play to earn model and give them an opportunity to also participate as well. But with the subscriptions, you're basically paying into getting a level of access around content, around certain offerings that are not at the same level of the original holders, but still are a way to really start to deepen and build a relationship with a broader fandom.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.
We're
Thank
trying to keep
you.
everything on time, so sorry to cut you short, but super interesting.